Hello everybody, it's me, and welcome back to the video. Now, this is going to be a little bit of a special one, because in this video, I'm going to be taking another look at Buzzolen. Now, I actually am going to be showcasing 3 different sets, so stay tuned for all of them. I'm going to be doing one battle with each of the set, trying to get the most usage out of them that I can. But in this one, I'm going to be using the Marksman set that I made. We have Buck Up, Nosedive, Baneful Bash, and Active Assault. We have Health Amulet, just so we can get some little healing, because we are little weak to certain things. And with Buck Up, we can increase our critical hit rate, and our critical hits deal extra damage. So we're basically gonna be dealing a lot of damage if we can crit. And Adaptive Assault, Baneful Bash, and Nosedive, Air, Toxic, and Bug are pretty decent coverage. Not a lot can wall us out, unless it's like a pure like Stratosaur is our biggest fear. That thing will wall us out, so we have to be very careful of those things. And now the TPs. I don't really remember what I was doing whenever I made them in the first place, because it's been a while since I've used Buzzolen. But we have 56 health, and 28 energy. I'm going to assume that is so that we can get to 325, that or 275. 275 seems way better. So then we can get to 250 after we use one Buck Up, or is it? It's 20 actually. 56 melee defense is so then we do not die to Mudagon's Quick Punch at full health. And 160 speed is we outspeed all of our threats like Metronet, Duskit, Deladrix, all that kind of stuff. We'll outspeed all that stuff with this. Anyway, yeah, I'm excited. Hopefully you're excited. Let's hop into the first battle with the first set. All right, here we go into the first battle. Oh, buddy, I'm sorry that you did not know that sooner. All right, I can actually see the Buzzolen doing insane in this fight. They do not have very much stuff that can resist all of our stabs. Actually, absolutely nothing that can resist all of our stabs, so Buzzolen's going to do really, really good in this game. It doesn't have high range. It has decent range defense. Yeah, it's kind of like a very balanced. It's probably the most balanced variation we've gotten so far. Has a lot of energy. Unsure as to why. Oh, well, hi. How are you? And, okay. I will bring you so we can kind of deal with Garbantus. I will bring you so we can deal with Infernix and you. Dang, if you have an Earth type, you can deal with a freaking Venolan. What are some bulky melee or some physically defensive Earth types counter Garbantus? There's not that many, or if any. And get you. And I think for the last slot, I will bring you. I'll sweep immediately. That's what I'm gonna do. What is happening? Is he laggy? I got my Ethernet plugged. Nothing's up with me. Oh, this is gonna be the longest battle of my life, isn't it? Is it me? Oh my god, it's gonna take forever. Okay. I'll just unpause if I ever get into this, if it ever gets done. Okay, so it ended up like taking like, I don't know, 10 seconds before I decided to leave. Okay. I do see Stratosaur, which, okay, I don't really like, but everything else we can hit really hard with Buzzolen. So we're definitely, if we can take out the Stratosaur or lure it in somehow, or we go with Buzzolen and then try to lure it in and hit it, we should be good to go. A little worried about the Vesperatu, so we're probably going to be bringing you. I could actually lead off with it. Seems like a decent lead. And if they lead off with Hunder, we should... I don't think we outspeed it. No, I don't think with Very Nimble you outspeed a Hunder. I'll go Nimue, because Nimue's Gamma Pulse. There's nothing that resists it besides Luxor, and even then we just click Peace of Mind. And I'll bring you... Actually... I don't want it to die immediately. If I want to showcase 3 different sets, I have to make sure I play them right. Luxor is a lead versus Brittany. That is absolutely perfect. I like the Peace of Mind. If he swaps in Stratosaur, we can win the game with Buzzolen very, very easily. We just have to swap it on something. Since we are tender with Buzzolen and we have low melee defense, little unfortunate. I'm not going to try to sweep Brittany, although it would be very easy from this point on. Disperse versus Peace of Mind is not going to do very much, buddy. Well, I 2-hit KO you now. I 3-hit KO you anyway. Oh. He just can crit me. Dude, this is bringing me PTSD. I haven't battled ever since the video yesterday. Battling is, I don't know. No. Ha. How to feel Luxor. Now go into Stratosaur. Or Hunder. Hunder would be scary. Go into Stratosaur because you think it's a range tank. Is it Quick Pounce? I'll go into Buzzo. Yeah, 270. So we can click our buck up. Yeah. And now I can click Adaptive Assault. And if they have Stratosaur, they're going to swap it in now. Diborg, actually. Another thing that can wall this thing out pretty well. We're going to get some decent chip on it, though. We do have decently high range defense, but we don't really want to take a barter from this thing. So I'm going to go into Vanilla. And then I can wall out the Stratosaur. Doesn't even matter. He clicks Bug Blast. That's completely fine. I'm taking no damage. Okay, I took 4 damage. Okay. Now, he knows he probably dies. So I can click my Adaptive Assault on something that's going to swap into Mud Spatter. Maybe even Stratosaur. So I'm going to click my Adaptive Assault. Assuming Stratosaur comes in. It's kind of an unfortunate game to have Buzzolen, but... Hey, I brought it. If we can get rid of Diborg and Stratosaur, that'd only be 2 Loomians that Buzzolen needs to kill. Garbanus. Okay, that's something we can swap it in on, actually. That is definitely that's a foolish Garbanus. Okay, now I go into Buzzo. And I'm very nimble, so I'm going to outspeed any Garbanus variant. I'm pretty sure. Unless they're very nimble 200. But if they're nimble 200, I outspeed it. Not after that, though. I can click Adaptive, actually. Probably not my best idea, but I could do it. I'm just going to click my Nosedive. We're swapping in the Buzzolen a few times, which is nice. This is kind of meant to be a late game cleaner when their team is kind of worn down, but I'm trying to swap it in and see the damage I can get. I don't know what I just clicked, but I pressed a button. Clicks Battering Ram. Did not do that much to me at all. Do we get a crit? That'd be really cool. We don't, but we do take it out because of the poison. Little unfortunate that we took a lot of chip damage there. Now, if Diborg swaps in, it would be completely fine. I go straight back into Veno, though. Now, I'm not sure if he has Stratosaur. It's Hunder. Okay. Well, I don't want to stay in versus that. Now, it's probably just going to click Chili Chomp. And I can go into Alvin and then Deja Vu it into Chili Chomp. So I'm going to do that. Just never give Hunter Aqua Jaws. That's when the game is over. Or Vicious Snap. Thunder Chomp, actually. Predicting the swap? I guess so. I'll click Thunder Strike, though. I don't necessarily need Alvin. Didn't expect the Chili Chomp, though. You gonna swap into... That's a very bad idea. I had someone ask me, you're level 79, but you don't do comp. And I'm like, do I have to do comp? Well, this is actually amazing. Because if we can hit our buck up, our Baneful Bash should do some good damage versus the, he clicks Raging. Oh my god. That Quick Bounce is not enough to take us out. I click my Adaptive Assault. Quick Bounce is not enough. We're going to get some decent chip on it. swap into Theo. I can mud spatter with Buzzolen if I need to. Now, Gleam PvPs are never usually that good, and that Hunter, since it was Thunder Chomp and didn't KO, I don't think it was GSA, not at all. He actually swaps and gives me the perfect opportunity. If I get speed, I win the game. If I get melee attack, it'll get a little closer, but... Alright then. I'll play your game. Do I outspeed the Hunter? Do I win the speed tie, or... Hey, let's go. I also used to run bulk up on Theo. I remember doing that. GG. Good game. I mean, Buzzolen was kind of unfortunate in that situation because he had a lot of things that countered it, but it still does a decent amount of damage. If I had gotten my buck up, we would have been really good to go. Anyway, let's go grab the next set. Alright, and for this next Buzzolen, this is a robust, nimble, very clumsy one. You're going to always have clumsy because it has like no range attack. Now, with this one, we're using Power Focus, Dodge, Adaptive Assault, and Baneful Bash. When you hit an opponent with a move that makes contact, they'll be trapped in the battle until the end of the next turn. Meaning that we can click Adaptive Assault, Dodge, or Power Focus depending on the speed of the Loomian, or Baneful Bash depending... Baneful Bash is here just for some coverage. So we can hit Brawler types. We could also do that with air, or nosedive, but I didn't want to take too much damage. And yeah, with Power Focus, Dodge, Adaptive Assault, and Baneful Bash, when you hit an opponent with a move that makes contact, they'll be trapped in the battle to the end of the next turn. Because you also have this, that you have Adaptive Assault, which leaves a stinger in them. They'll be trapped and they'll be taking some chip damage. So I just thought when I was making it, I was like, that seems like a decent idea, right? But anyway, let's get into the TVs. 48 health is just there, so we have some, just some leftovers. 4 energy, I don't know. It's been a while. 176 melee defense is, so then we are 1 away, because we're using 160 speed, probably to outspeed, Nimble Deladrix. I'm not sure. As I said, it's been a while since I've used this, or used a Buzzolen, yeah. And yeah, you have this speed, and then I gave it just enough melee defense to where it would not give Protogon range attack. So yeah, we're basically a really defensive Buzzolen right now, and we're just gonna be trying to tank some hits and get some decent chip damage. Anyway, I'm excited. Hopefully you're excited. Let's get into the next battle. Boop. All right, here we go into the next battle. Now, okay, Buzzolen here is going to be pretty decent here. If we had the other Buzzolen, it would... This is the perfect battle to bring the other Buzzolen. Are you literally... Are you kidding me? This would have been such a perfect battle to bring the... Oh my god! Okay, here we go. Let's just see. Okay, he also has Buzzolen. This is another decent battle for us. We are very weak to Borok, though, so we're going to be a little careful with that. We can definitely take out that... Definitely with relative ease. We actually are not that weak to Borok because we have the Wobelisk. We can actually take quite a few hits from the Borok. And I do see you being pretty useful here. You can fight the Blow Toxin 1v1. Oh my god, there's a bug. We have a gnat infestation in the house right now. It's terrible. And we're going to bring you. I do see this team doing decent. I'm a little worried about the Hunter, though, so I think I'm going to replace you and do this. Yeah. I'll do that. Although they have nothing for Nimue. Okay. Butterscotch versus Borok. Not a very good start for us. He just clicks Earthquake. But I could actually go into Buzzolen and stall its energy with Dodge. Because we are a melee defensive, melee invested one. So we actually could tank a few hits from the Borok. I go into Buzzolen. His only other option is Raging Tackle, which shouldn't do that much to us. Oof. Still does a lot of damage, though. I'm going to click Dodge. He swaps. Little unfortunate, but that's fine. I go into Wobblisk. And I can click Frostbeam because he has nothing for Frostbeam besides his Hunder, which doesn't want to swap into a Mud Spatter. Zeppelin is definitely a good Variolution, but it's just unfortunate about how it works. I can actually click Mud Spatter on the Hunder. I'm curious. Or Driving. I kind of want to click Mud Spatter. He might think I might just go Frostbeam. I'm actually very tempted to click. I'm gonna click it. I absolutely love myself. I love myself. I love it. Oh my god. Thank you for getting rid of the scariest thing in the game. I'm very, very happy that's out of the way. Mint is putting in the work, but it's not Mint because name tags or names are bugged. Protagon comes in. Now, it's Metal Blast going to be he's going to be scary for Wobblisk. Although we are very tanky, I don't want to take a Metal Blast, you know. I could actually go into Buzzo and then energy stall it, but I think I'm putting too much faith in the tankiness of this Buzzolen. But that's kind of the point of this video, and to see how much each of these sets can be used. The next one I'm the most excited for is the next one is definitely the best one, in my opinion. Metal Blast. Now, he knows I can't fight. He knows I won't fight him, right? He knows that's not gonna happen. So I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go to Wobblisk, predicting his Borak coming in. Yep. And now I can click my Frost Beam. Or I could click Driving Force or Mud Spatter. It's really up to me. But I think after one Mud Spatter, we might outspeed it. Let's see. What is our speed? 72. And a Borak at -1. Is that like 62? So unless it's like 200 nimble, then it will not outspeed us after a Mud Spatter. So it's safe for us to click Mud Spatter. And he does not remember about Ignorant. Alright, now I'm going to click Frost Beam. Okay, Wobblisk is really, really good this game. And it is actually Nimble 200. Okay. That's definitely the Borak out of the way, which is good. Wobblisk, people underestimate Wobblisk. If you use a defensive one, really, really good. He now has nothing for Venolin and not much for Buzzolen now. I love keeping I love keeping it's actually to Clips. Okay, I don't want to stay in versus that. And its Gluminous Roar is going to do a lot of damage. So I'm going to swap into Buzzo, which actually resists the Gluminous Roar because it's part dark. This is perfect for us. Perfect. Now we can click our Baneful Bash on most likely the Zeppelin. We will outspeed the Zeppelin, so if we do over half, we can definitely stay in. Now, he is trapped in this turn. Now, we do not live the Resonate. Not at all. So, the end of the next turn. Meaning that... It's actually not this turn. Wait. He can't swap out this next turn, can he? Now, because of Ignorant, that attack buff does not even matter. I'm going to click Frost Beam. It's kind of scary. Now, this is actually perfect. He was... I don't think he could have swapped. That's all the use we could have gotten out of the Wobblisk now. Now we can just stay in and die. Wobblisk was only here to like counter the Borak and the Zeppelin, and it did just that perfectly, keeping a really good health. It keeps really good health. It stays healthy. I love it. Now I can swap in the Buzzolen for later, but I'm going to click Frosting because there's not really a point for me to have Wobblisk because we died to Eclipse and Protogon. Hit Eclipse Scapegoat, so this is actually perfect. Next turn, I'm going to click Driving's Force just so we can swap it out. I don't think they can swap out on the Scapegoat, though. Alright, I'm going to click my Driving Force. If he doesn't swap out here, it's going to be a little difficult. We might actually live that. We do. So we swap it out actually into the Protogon. Which is perfect, meaning now that I can swap Venolan in and completely win the game. But I want to use the Buzzolen. I want to see how tanky it can be versus a Protogon. Now, Protogon can kill me here. There's no point for Wobblisk to stay alive, but he's able to tank a few more hits. Wobblisk is just very, very tanky. That's why I got it, because it's very tanky. Oh, he lagged out? Okay. I'll fight him again then. He'll be the last one. Now I'm going to go into Buzzo. Just to see how much damage we can do. Click my Adaptive Assault. Would have been way better to click Baneful Bash, but I want to keep this thing in. Because we have naturally high range defense, we might be able to live 2 hits. We click dodge to waste its energy. Not sure if we live his attack now. We probably don't. So we could really go for another dodge. Just to see if we get the double dodge, which I'm going to try. No. Oh, we actually did live. I was surprised. I actually could click Power Focus. He's gonna wait. I'm gonna click Baneful twice. I actually crit him there. And now he's trapped. He can't swap out. I'm gonna click Baneful again. Nah. He's clicking Metal. Alright, and I can go into Butterscotch and win the game pretty easily. Or I can go into Vanilla. Actually, it's going to be closer than I thought. Okay, so right here I click Peace of Mind. I'm actually faster. I did not think I was going to be faster than this Protogon. I just spam Flower. I just spam Power Kinesis now. Alright, well, successful second battle. I gotta say that it did pretty good. Oh. Clicks Raging. Perfect. What is 25% of 75? Well, GG right there. GG. That was a pretty nice battle. Now, let's go hop into the final battle with the final set. And the final set that I'm going to be showcasing, which I personally think is the best one, is the Very Brawny, Tender, Clumsy. It's a vigorous set. I've done all the different sets. Now I'm on to the vigorous one. Now, in this one, we have Stretch, Nosedive, Baneful Bash, and Adaptive Assault. Now, with all these TPs, this gets us to probably 275 and 200 melee attack just so we do as much possible damage. 48 melee defense is just so then combined with the HP, we live Mudagon's quick punch at full HP. 104 speed is so then after one stretch we outspeed literally everything in the entire game. And that actually reminds me, there's another Loomian I could grab, which has health gift. I think it's this Gobidemic. Ugh. My god, that's old. It's this one. I can just swap in and click it. Who knows what'll happen this game. I'm gonna just do that. What if Alvin just carries the game next time? Anyway, let's hop into the last battle. Alright, here we go. Into the final battle. I'm glad I didn't bring Protagon. Unfortunately, we don't have anything that can actually outspeed and actually hurt the Dorogo very much, which is very unfortunate. So we're actually forced to leave with our own Dorogo just so they don't get their barbs immediately up. I'll definitely bring you and you. We can use this to counter his if he doesn't click rough up. We can also bring you to drive and force it. Oh my god, there's a freaking bug. And Namuri is actually really good here because we can just click Airblade practically every time and deal a lot of damage, except on the Hunter, which we have to keep Theo alive for the Hunter. So this is actually going to be a weird game to start off with. I might just leave you. I don't think Dorogo actually OHKOs Nimue. If he leads Hunter, however, we're going to die. He led Terra. Okay. Now, Terra Claw, unless it has Mega Chop, it's not going to deal that much damage to us. Even then, we can go into our Buzzolen here. And then we can click our Stretch. And then start blowing holes in this guy's defenses. That, or I just click Nosedive, which would OHKO the Terra Claw. Or get very close, because we are just the strongest possible version that we can get. Going to click Parasitize, which is amazing. I click Nosedive here. On whatever he sends in, I'm going to deal a lot of damage to. I have the Gobidemic to health gift later, which outspeeds everything in the entire game. So I will click I can click Trip, I can click Provoke, Hypnotize, Health Gift, Wonder Herb. I can click whatever I need to. I can even click Wonder Herb on Buzzolen, just so then if it gets to, or if it's low enough to where I don't want to take any burn chip. I had a feeling that was going to come in, but I'm still going to deal a lot of damage here. That was not as much damage as I thought it was going to deal. That is not a lot. I thought... No, doesn't it quad resist it? Oh, I thought it just resisted it normally. That's actually a lot of damage. I thought it resisted it normally. My bad. And I can click Mega Punch, and if you go into to Clips, I can go into Buzzo unless they are... He's always clicking the not very effective moves, which is an interesting idea. Kabunga Coffee, actually. I'm going to click my Mega Punch. And then if... Actually, Mudspat is really good in this game. Now that I'm looking at it, Mudspat is really good against Hog and Erupt. I'm actually glad I brought Nimue now because of the Eruptodon. I can swap against it every time. He actually stays in. Hopefully I don't get flinched here, which would be very unfortunate. Right, that's really good that the Hunter... If the Hunter actually gets low enough here... If I can win the speed tie versus the Hunter again, then I can actually take it out, which is why I brought Theo. Which I don't, which is very unfortunate. He won the speed tie twice. Now I have to go into Gobidemic and click Hypnotize, I think. This is not my set, by the way. I found it on, like, the wiki somewhere. That's unfortunate. Can I hit it again? If I do that, get my Stretch off with Buzzolen, we're looking really good to deal a lot of damage to his team. And I can actually health gift with Gobidemic. I need this Hypnotize to hit. He's swapping into what? Metro? That's actually even better. Good, 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 good. Really good that that hit. Now I go to Buzzolen and click stretch. If he swaps into Hunter here, I'm about to deal so much damage. I'm gonna deal so much damage. Very Brawny Volcanic Ash Nosedive versus a Terraclaw. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. Very close, and now we have nothing for the Hunter. So I'm not sure if I had speeded there with that. I think I'll have to use it anyway. I mean, it's slow as crap, so I probably outspeed it, but like, dang, that kind of sucks. And it outspeeds me, actually. I mean, I am like no speed UPs, so I'm hoping it goes into Hunter and I can click Mud Spatter and get rid of it. That is not what I wanted to... That's not what I wanted to swap in. I'm just going to be completely honest. I can click Icicle Trap just so then the dude guy can't come in anymore. But that I can definitely live 2 slap downs. Or he can crit me, and then I won't live another one. This last one, if I had killed, he double crit me, and I still lived. Don't go interrupt. Metro, and my only counter to Metro is gone. He crit me twice. I have nothing for the Metronet. I actually have an option to kill the Metronet right now. I outspeed it. I could click Peace of Mind. Well, no, I lost because I don't outspeed the Hunter. I might actually, I don't live the Flabbergast at all. I have to click Health Gift. My only option is to click Peace of Mind and Perch. It's my only option. It was unfortunate because of the nosedive that didn't KO. Had I KO with that nosedive, we might have actually been able to win this game. Here, let me get the free Peace of Mind off. Not sure what he's waiting for. If he swaps Hunter and he can win. Now I just click Gamma Pulse twice because I do outspeed it, which is kind of weird. But if Hunter is definitely going to be faster than Metronet. Like, gonna be faster than Nimue. Gonna be faster than everything. I'm so sad that it outsped. Or that we didn't KO with the Buzzolen. If we had done that, we would have been in a much better position to win. It's unfortunate, but sometimes that's how this game works. It's that when you try your best and you don't succeed, you... What? Wait, why did he do that? Go Hunter and win. You have a free swap to win. Sad. Sometimes things just go very wrong and you can't control it. I'm upset that that didn't KO. I'm surprised that it didn't. It was vigorous and all of that stuff. Anyway, that's gonna be the very end of this video. Hope you did enjoy. I showcased every Buzzolen set that I do have, and yeah, that's gonna be the very end, and I'll see you next time.